Kentucky back in '59. I went to Detroit working on assembly line. First year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I just hang my head and cry. I always wanted to be one that was long and black. So one day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man. I'd sneak it out in a lunchbox in my hand. And now getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have a car worth at least $100 grand. I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. It's a one of a kind. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and help from a friend, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gear. Well, I've never considered myself a thief, but GM wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I spread it out over several years. So the first day I got me a fuel pump. Next day I got me an engine and a trunk, and then I got a transmission and all the chrome. The little things I could fit in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four shocks. The big stuff we snuck out in my buddy's mobile home. Up to now my plan went all right, till we tried to put it all together one night. That's when I noticed that something was definitely wrong. See, the transmission was a 53. The motor turned out to be a 73. When we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. But we drilled it out so that it would fit, with a little bit of help from an adapter kit. We had that engine running just like a song. I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. Well, the headlights was a whole nother sight. We had two on the left and one on the right. But I pulled out the switch and they all three came on. Well, the back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it all together. And when we got through, that's when I noticed, hey, we only got one tail fin. Oh well. About that time, my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes that she had her doubts. But she opened the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So we drove uptown just to get the tags. We headed right on down Main Drag. You could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh. Because to type it up, it took the whole staff. When they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. But I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. Yeah, Red Rider, this here is the Cottonmouth in the Psycho Billy Cadillac. Come on. Negatory on the cost of this here machine, Red Rider. You might say I went down to the factory and picked it up. It's a whole lot cheaper that way. Oh, what model is it? Well, it's a 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. It's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 automobile. Automobile. Yeah, buddy. What a car.